Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. This is a video introduction for workshops that Simon and I are going to be teaching in January about conceptualizing and enhancing your tourism experiences. So I'm very grateful to Hessa for inviting me and Simon today to answer a couple of questions that we thought maybe you might all have about what are these workshops and are they right for me? So Hessa, what questions do you have about what Simon and I are going to be teaching in January?
My very first one is, what is the Conceptualizing and Enhancing Your Tourism Experience workshop all about?
All right, I'll take that, and then Hallie can jump in. So it's a one-day workshop in each region. It is going to take pretty much the whole day. So we ask you to turn up in the morning. I'm sure we'll have lots of coffee and breakfasty pieces, and then it'll run until 4:30, 5 o'clock. But the goal and the purpose of the workshop is really to come in with your idea about a tourism experience or product or offer. It can be a totally brand new idea, new business, new entity. It can also be for existing organizations that have a new idea, something they want to expand or add to what they're offering, or even something you're already offering that you just want to tweak and refine a little bit. But the goal is come in with that idea, come in with that experience that you want to talk about, and we'll go through a facilitated process during the day of really dissecting the nuts and bolts of putting that experience together, what to think about, and then how to frame it, so that when you walk away from the end of the day, you'll have a kind of mini plan of this is what this tourism experience is going to be, and these are some things I need to think about or some homework I need to go and do to flesh that out and make it happen.
Thanks, Simon. I think the only thing I'll add, and maybe this might be one of Hessa's questions too, about who should attend this, is because that's what I was thinking when you were talking, is a tourism experience. First of all, you're going to make some money from a visitor coming and visiting you at your home or your workshop or your studio or your restaurant or whatever place that you have to host people. And we're talking things like cooking classes, craft workshops, things that kind of provide context and history and share some knowledge that you have about cultural heritage. And so that's why, from the Smithsonian's perspective, that's why I'm part of this workshop, because what we're going to do is walk through some steps about how you can create an experience that isn't just about shopping. It's about people learning and having an opportunity to get to know you, get to know your local community, get to know the work that you do, the cultural practice that you have, whether that's music, dance, food, craft, what it is that you might want to share with a tourist. And as Simon was describing, we're going to help you define what that experience could look like, so you're prepared to start offering that to tourists, to be able to pay you for your time and for sharing that experience with you.
If I only have half a day, what do you guys think? Can I come for only part of it, or is there a better part to come? Like, what do you guys think on that?
Ideally, we'd ask you to come for the whole thing, because it's a kind of structured process. You start with that concept, you start to fill out this mini plan, and by the end of the day, you walk away with that plan. So really, we'd love people to come for the whole time. In terms of structure, the morning, the first part, is a bit more of an overview and some best practices and such. And then as we get further into the day, we'll be filling out that form. But really, it's a full day process if possible.
So the way you signed up, you go to our events page, uplifttourism.com, under upcoming events, and then you select your region. States and counties have been assigned, but the venue has yet to be determined. So just RSVP and we'll get you that information when we have it.
Yep, and it'll be mid-January is when these are happening.